I had a buddy in Vietnam. His name was Bobby Kelly, but everybody called him Rat. A friend of his gets killed. So about a week later, Rat sits down and writes a letter to this guy's sister. Rat tells her that he was a great brother she had. How strack the guy was. A number one pal and comrade. A real soldier, Rat says. Then he tells a few stories to make the point. How her brother would always volunteer for stuff nobody else would volunteer for in a million years. Dangerous stuff, like doing recon or going out on these really badass night patrols. Stainless steel balls, Rat tells her. The guy was a little crazy for sure, but crazy in a good way. A real daredevil, because he liked the challenge of it. He liked testing himself. Just a man against Gook. A great guy, Rat says. Anyway, it's a terrific letter. Rat almost balls writing it. He gets all teary, like telling about the good times and they had together. How her brother made the war seem almost fun. Always raising hell and lighting up villages and bringing smoke to bear and everything which way.
The dead guy's name was Kurt Lemon. What happened was we crossed a muddy river and marched deep west into the mountains. And on the third day, we took a long break along a trail junction in deep jungle. Right away, Kurt Lemon and Rat Kelly started goofing off. They didn't understand about the spookiness. They were just kids. They just didn't know. A nature hike, they thought, not even a war. So they went off into the shade of some giant trees, quadruple canopy, no sunlight at all. And they were giggling and calling each other motherfucker and playing a silly game they'd invented. The game involved smoke grenades, which were harmless unless you did stupid things. And what they did was pull out the pin and stand a few feet apart and play catch under the shade of those huge trees. Whoever chickened out was a motherfucker. And if nobody chickened out, the grenade would make a light popping sound and they'd be covered with smoke. And they'd laugh and dance around and then do it again. It's hard to tell what happened next. They were just goofing. There was noise, I suppose, which must have been the detonator. So I glanced behind me and watched Lemon step from the shade tree into bright sunlight. His face was suddenly brown and shining. A handsome kid, really. Sharp gray eyes, lean, narrow-waisted, and when he died it was almost beautiful. The way the sunlight came around him and lifted him up, and sucked him high into the tree, full of moss and vines and white blossoms.
In many cases, a true war story cannot be believed. If you believe it, be skeptical. It's a question of credibility. Often the crazy stuff is true, and the normal stuff isn't, because the normal stuff is necessary to make you believe the true, credible craziness. In other cases, you can't even tell if a true war story sometimes is just beyond telling.
Deep jungle. Right away, Kurt, Lemon, and Rat Kylie.
Wait. She was sniffing.
Okay, we need.
She was sniffing my balls.
Balls right.
Really?
Almost balls right. Balling. Balls.
Balls, right?
Balls.
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 Balls is BALLS. Balls. Not bowels. That's like